Imagine waking up to find your own driveway declared enemy territory by a self-appointed suburban dictator. All because her vision of perfection doesn't include your tires touching her pavement. That's exactly what happened to Mike Reynolds in the sleepy cul-de-sac of Willow Creek Estates, where manicured lawns hide a web of ridiculous rules tighter than a noose. Mike, a quiet IT guy who'd moved there for the peaceful community vibe, stared out his window that crisp autumn morning, coffee steaming in his hand, as a plump woman in a power suit waddled up like she owned the block. She was Gloria Pembroke, the HOA president, with her double chin quivering under layers of pearl necklaces and a smile that screamed, "I'm doing this for your own good." Clipboard in one meaty fist. She jabbed a manicured finger at the edge of Mike's driveway. "Mr. Reynolds, this section here, it's now under HOA easement for aesthetic uniformity. Move your SUV or face immediate fines." Mike blinked, setting his mug down slowly. He'd heard the whispers, rumors that he was anti-community because he didn't join the mandatory block parties, but he'd shrugged them off, figuring silence was the best policy in a neighborhood where gossip spread faster than wildfire. But Gloria wasn't done. "We voted on it last meeting," she cooed, her voice dripping with faux sympathy, like a kindergarten teacher explaining why sharing is mandatory. "It's for property values. You understand. Your unkempt parking is bringing down the whole street." Mike raised an eyebrow, glancing at his spotless asphalt. "Voted? I never got notice. And this easement, show me the survey." She huffed, cheeks puffing out. "Internal documents." "Trust the process." He didn't argue then, just watched her sashay back to her gleaming Lexus, leaving a warning slip fluttering on his windshield like a bad joke. Whispers turned to outright slander overnight. At the neighborhood app chat, Gloria posted, "Concerned about safety, Mr. Reynolds' vehicle obstructs communal space. Let's keep Willow Creek pristine." Comments piled on. "He's always been standoffish, probably hiding something." Mike bit his tongue, but inside, he was cataloging every absurdity. He spent evenings poring over county records online, printing the original plat that proved his driveway was 100% his, no easements, no shared nonsense. Meanwhile, Gloria escalated, planting cheap plastic flags along his curb at dawn, her volunteers giggling like minions in a bad spy movie. "These mark the new boundary," she announced when Mike confronted her, sweat beading on her forehead despite the cool air. "4 flower beds. It'll be beautiful." Mike smirked faintly. "Beautiful? Or just your way of nibbling at my land like a termite in pearls?" She bristled, voice rising. "This is about order. Not everyone appreciates structure like I do." He nodded politely. But that night, he installed discreet cameras, capturing her volunteers sneaking back to spray a wobbly white line across his drive, labeling it HOA access only. It looked like a drunkard's attempt at modern art. The fines arrived next, $200 for unauthorized use. Mike's patience snapped like a twig. He dusted off his grandpa's rusty John Deere tractor from the shed, the engine rumbling like thunder as he parked it smack over her painted line, blocking nothing but her ego. "Shared space, right?" he muttered to himself, snapping a photo. Gloria showed up within hours, face tomato red, bellowing, "This is obstruction. Farm junk doesn't belong in a residential zone." Mike leaned against the tractor, casual as can be. "But you said it's communal." "Figured I'd contribute equipment for your beautification." Her excuses tumbled out. "It's under review," sounding more desperate each time, her chins wobbling as neighbors peeked from windows. Stifling laughs. The climax hit when Mike's lawyer, a no-nonsense vet named Carla Ruiz, slapped the HOA with a counterclaim for harassment and false easement. In court, Gloria sputtered, "It's for the greater good." But the judge, eyeing the county plat, snorted, "Greater good doesn't rewrite deeds. Ma'am, Digging deeper, Mike uncovered Gloria's emails, plans to reclaim driveways across the subdivision for her pet projects. Signatures forged by her nephew. The board ousted her in a humiliating vote. Her resignation, announced with the grace of a deflated balloon. Mike parked his SUV freely again, the faint white line a trophy scar on his driveway. The neighborhood breathed easier. No more nitpicky citations or forced unity barbecues. But as Gloria slunk away, tail between her legs, Mike wondered if power like hers ever truly fades, or just waits for the next petty throne. So, tell me, was Mike the real villain for fighting back with a tractor? Or was Gloria just protecting community standards? Who's right in these HOA wars?